Hello, everybody. We're
Hi.
back. We're back. Here it is. Um, this chart, I couldn't get it to look so nice, but we've got almost the whole chart. I will just
Yeah.
tell you what the missing pieces are. So the one where all the aspects are coming from, it's the moon in Aquarius, and midheaven goes to Capricorn. So that's what we're looking
And
at.
Moon is in the 11th house, right?
Moon in the 11th, yeah, in Aquarius. and 10th, the midheaven is in Capricorn.
Yeah.
I'll just show it one time here, if I can see.
But maybe there's some reason that this part of the chart got cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think sometimes if you have moon up on top of the charts, I think it kind of makes you seem a little bit vulnerable or seem like emotional. Or maybe you
Oh, if
just
there.
yeah, if you have moon on top, people will really see like your emotions. You'll talk about your emotions. You share them quite easily to everybody.
Oh, yeah, because that's probably true about talking about the emotions, because Mercury and Moon are the only planets like on the upper hemisphere.
That's true. Yeah.
And then
This
the moon
person
makes
might also, huh?
the moon makes so many aspects.
I think it's going to be important. Maybe it's cut off because we need to also look at other stuff and not just concentrate on that. But yeah, it makes like an aspect pretty much to every single planet here on the chart. So, except for the sun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. And then Aries ascendant and Mars is in Libra. Okay.
And there's this like square. What is that? Is it like what is that shape? Like a
Yes.
square and like is it a grand cross or what is it?
Yeah, Grand Cross, I think. Yeah, I think
Hmm.
so. Yeah, and Moon is a part of it. Mercury is a part of it. Then we've got Saturn and Jupiter they're in Taurus. So this person, okay, they've got Pluto in Leo. So that means they would probably be like 70, maybe even older, 80 or something, 80 something years old.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like well like first of all like I think the Aries Libra like line is always like interesting because the Aries it's like if you have that as the ascendant and then the sun in Libra they're so different. I mean obviously they're opposites but I mean it's just like how does like your psyche kind of bring those together.
Yeah,
um
that's true.
yeah.
Because Libra is also all about balance. And then
Yeah.
Aries about, and like pretty much all the houses fall on its own sign, more or less. There are a couple of exceptions, but especially like the descendant, the sun conjunct the descendant in Libra. So it's all kind of a lot of Libra energy, and they have Mars also in Libra, so the ascendant ruler is also in Libra. So there's a lot of Libra, maybe even
Oh
more
yeah.
than Aries.
Yeah, I feel like the Aries probably won't show that much because then like there's all this like the balancing Libra and then the moon there's like so much softer and I don't know if you're really gonna see the Aries. But I also feel like there's something going on with the Pluto maybe also because like going from the Libra sun, like the sun takes you to Leo where Pluto is, and then it makes the strongest aspect to the moon.
True.
So maybe related to like something Pluto-ish about their relationship, perhaps. I don't know. This is
True.
just an
Yeah. I think because, well, the midheaven is in Capricorn. And then if we look at the work again, the work is in the first house in Taurus. So we've got a lot of Venus energy too. So we've got midheaven ruler in a Venus sign, and then Sun and ascendant ruler in a Venus sign. And then okay, Venus
Uh,
is Virgo sixth house.
could
Hmm.
this be actually, I don't know. I mean, the moon is not really, wouldn't really like make me think of it, but for some reason, all the other signs make me think of a politician. Because I always think of a politician when there's Libra, and then the Capricorn Aries gives that kind of leadership. And
Yeah,
then like the Taurus gives you like you want money
that's true.
and stuff like that. I mean, it's an
Yeah.
early chart, really.
Well,
And then all
yeah,
that in the sixth like serve something.
that's true. There's a lot of sixth house here. I think you
Like they
could be
want
right.
because maybe they want to do something more practical also with the Venus in Virgo, like maybe like not some like just like art, like just for art's sakes, but maybe something more practical. But I don't know. The moon could like switch things off. So I don't know about that moon. But
Well,
maybe we don't think
maybe
about it.
that's true. Well, sometimes maybe the moon is also there because this is obviously like an older politician, and I feel like especially the ones that stayed famous, they had some kind of like charisma or something that made them really stand out because we don't really remember all the politicians from those times. So I think maybe sometimes if you have the moon up on top, it'll make you the kind of person who will easily share, but then people can also like identify with you a lot, which makes them like likable and people want them to be like in power or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Um, and maybe with the moon being in the 11th house, it makes it like a little bit less personal, I guess, and like maybe more politician-y.
Yeah, like social things, community and yeah, I think that would make a lot of sense. I feel like especially like I think a person who would have this kind of strong moon today would probably look so different than what they looked like before. Because I think today, if you have that kind of a strong moon, you would probably see them like like on social media sharing like everything about themselves, all their emotions and talking about everything. So I don't think that necessarily leads to somebody who would be a politician, but I could see this person being that way like before you were able to just speak so openly about yourself.
Yeah, that's true. And maybe like, I mean, I guess it would also depend like if this was a man's or a woman's chart. Like
Yeah,
maybe also like if it was a long time ago, like men would not be able to show their moon like so openly as
yeah,
women.
true. That's true. I kind of feel like because they have so much Libra, they would be also able to kind of diplomatically share their feelings.
Mm. Yeah, I feel like this is not gonna be like really like kind of a roller coaster person, but like more even.
Yeah. Not necessarily calm, but very like um yeah, even. Even is a good word to describe. Like balance and yeah. If you see them like passionate about something, they can also be kind of blasé about something else. You can see kind of both
Mm.
well-rounded.
I feel like the ascendant, it's gonna give them maybe it's gonna show through more like they have like this passion and drive, but maybe they execute themselves anyway in a more like even manner. Yeah. Oh, I'm curious now.
Oh, I'm thinking about back then, who could it be?
So
Uh,
what age did you say again this was gonna be?
85 or something.
75?
85, I think. I can look that up. Let me see. Um, Leo. Oh wait, Pluto in Leo. What degree would that be? Like maybe 5.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's also like because the Capricorn is in the midheaven. So actually like that's kind of like since that's the opposite of Cancer, which is like uh the sign of the moon, so it's kind of like opposite the moon. So that's also gonna like take the energy like into a much different direction than the moon, emotional moon energy. Um and I don't know, I feel like maybe there's gonna be money in like I feel like this person's like they're gonna like money for some reason. This is how I feel.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at the it was in Leo for many times because it keeps going back and forth in the retrograde. But it could be, I'm guessing like late 30s, probably late 30s, yeah,
Mm,
late 30s, yeah.
mm, mm. Oh, I'm so bad at history.
Yeah, um,
Man.
um, if they were born, let's say they were born in 1940 and 60, so they'd be like, yeah, like 85.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, they could also still be alive. I mean,
could be alive too, yeah. I think one time we were talking about, like, I don't know why the only politician I'm thinking about is Hitler. I don't really see Hitler here, but I'm sure that Hitler will have a very surprising chart. That's kind of how it came out. Even
yeah,
though,
I think so. I mean, I've seen Hitler's chart. I think he had like because he also did art, so I mean, I think he had like
yeah,
something like soft or but I don't know. Okay, let's see. Someday we'll have that chart, maybe.
I would also think he'd be more delusional. Hitler. Maybe a lot of Neptune with the art and delusions. Um, but I was thinking because it's also opposite Pluto, so there could be something kind of weird going on, something a little
Yeah.
different. Yeah. Did we check when Hitler was born?
Check what? Where?
When Hitler was born.
Oh, when? Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but with the Pluto, yeah, I could go either way. That Pluto there. I don't
And
know. I feel it's gonna be something more related to their relationships, is Pluto, because
hmm,
it takes you to the descendant.
Hitler was born in 1889. So that is history. Oh,
A few years
what's
here and
World War?
there.
Somebody who knows a lot about history, like, wait, Hitler would have been a baby during the World War. Oh well. Uh,
Okay, but that's okay. That's not our field.
um, yeah. So if this person was born late 30s, then they would have been like in their prime, like 50s or 60s.
Hmm.
Oh, could this be like Martin Luther King?
Yeah, I have no idea what age he would have been then. But yeah, I don't know. You could check, or I could
That
check
could be.
when it's born.
That could be because I think he's kind of known for his emotional speech. And there's the moon
I
and Mercury's up there too.
and the Libra would fit him, I think.
I think so too. And the moon also in Aquarius because it's about like social justice. Are you checking it out?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna check this. I think this is a good guess.
Yeah, because then the Pluto too, because I think he's also known for being assassinated as well. So I think that could be something.
Oh, okay. He was born January 15th,
Oh yeah,
1929.
of course, because Martin Luther King Day is on January 15th.
Oh,
Oh well. Uh, yeah.
well, I think that was a really good guess anyway. Could have
Hmm.
been him.
Well, you know what? I feel like we've also overlooked sports because a lot of times we've seen like such emotional people in sports.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
with the Aries, I think it could fit like
Yeah.
with the Aries and the Earth, they like physical things. Sure, why not?
And Libra is
Um,
kind of like a balance or like maybe like a battle or like what are they called? Like the game, like the back and
oh,
forth.
like two, like yeah, like two players, like
Yeah,
something with kind of like a scale.
yeah, like a scale, like you're competing each other.
Yeah, okay. And sometimes sports can actually be very emotional. Like, yeah.
I think I've noticed in these charts that a lot of athletes have like very like lots of emotion, lots of water, lots of emotions in their chart.
But who, like, I don't know anyone who's like who would be like some big sports person from that age group.
Yeah. Um, um, I don't know. Um,
But is this like which assistant is this from?
it's from my Virgo assistant.
Okay. Hmm.
Could be sports, could be politicians. Those are very likely guesses. But I think he sometimes surprised us too, so it's not necessarily. Um, you could also think, um, I mean, what if we take the moon as just being like the mother or something up there, like being known as like a mother figure or something.
Like a Mother Teresa or
For
like something.
example, how about Mother Teresa? When was she born? Because this has a lot of like the Libra could also fit her.
Okay, let's see. She is born, August 26th. Oh, but 1910. I think it's gonna be maybe August 26th. Is that already?
That's a
No,
Virgo.
yeah. Hmm.
What about the Jupiter and Saturn conjunction? If um if we looked at Saturn as work, and it's also um the midheaven ruler,
Oh yeah.
then it's in the first house and in Taurus. So Taurus could also be like fashion or food. Um,
I think that could just be like that they're gonna be like they're gonna have like a good fortune in their work or like things are gonna go like fairly easy, like because of that midheaven Capricorn.
yeah,
But
yeah,
maybe the Saturn in Taurus and in the first house, like emphasizes the Aries energy and emphasizes the Venus energy as well.
yeah, I think so.
Hmm.
Mhm.
What was the name of that? He was like a fight. Like what are those fighters called? Like the my brain is not working. Are they like boxers or?
Yeah, boxing is a, or like Muhammad Ali or something.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. Yeah. Um,
This could definitely be Muhammad Ali too, because there's the fighting part, the battle. And I think we do know, I think he, I think one thing that he's known about as well is that he refused to go to the war, I think, and he went to prison instead or something.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna check this
Yeah,
guy.
I think the Capricorn would also fit.
Oh, they're January 17. Was that the same as Martin Luther King?
No,
No.
yeah, almost 15.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. But I think we're just kind of circling, kind
Yeah,
of.
we are. We should probably find out who it is and then talk about how it fits instead, because I think I'm out of ideas. Okay, let's do it. Let me find out.
To know.
Today, so
Oh, there was that actually Mars Neptune conjunction too. I just noticed that. Like, yeah,
yeah, but it's in different signs, so that's why I didn't really.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, all right. The answer is, oh, that's funny. It is John Lennon.
Oh, John Lennon. Hmm.
That's interesting. Yeah, I think we know him about
Peace.
peace and um like I think his lyrics are also like showing his emotions and stuff. And also with the Pluto, because he was also murdered. So that could also make sense.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's funny that you were talking about the Martin Luther being assassinated. I
Yeah,
wouldn't have
because
thought Pluto, like, but
huh?
that's interesting. I wouldn't have really thought about that because of that Pluto, but that's really interesting.
Yeah. Um, but also because I think John Lennon is also known for all um like the like the social justice issues. So I think that's the moon in Aquarius as well. So in a way, he was also like fighting those kinds of issues.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's fitting because kind of like through his more of like this like emotional side, he's influencing society,
Yeah.
like men's house.
That's a good way to influence in a way because if, like Martin Luther King was more like a speech and spokesperson, and then John Lennon did it through like emotion and music. That's
Mm,
I
yeah.
wonder where the music. I think the music then would be all that Venus because Venus is like beauty, beautiful things. So what would be
I mean, I think like with the career, I think we should look more also at the second and sixth house, like second, sixth, and 10th, because
yeah,
this was right there, like the first planet in the sixth house, and then it was making that pretty strong. What is that? It's not a trine, but that's a strange word.
the twin
Uh,
taxes.
right, right. That's what
That one.
I mean.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, separated by houses, five signs. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should look at the sixth house more. And
Oh,
maybe it was also about that. It could have been the Saturn in the Tor Taurus, like bringing out that Venus as well.
think so. Yeah. Yeah, because Venus would have been like the singing. I think he's also known for playing the guitar too. Well, there's the Mercury.
Yeah.
We forgot to kind of say about like when you have your sun on the descendants. I think this like that those kinds of people generally tend to be like about the other person. But
Mm.
I think it is always like um I feel like his music too was like like peace for everybody. Peace for everybody. So looking at like everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think
And
that
it probably also brings out the creativity. Also, I think because wasn't like eventually John Lennon and his wife kind of working together.
yeah, I think so. I
So
think she
maybe like their partner can also bring out their creativity,
yeah,
like
yeah,
kind of like that it shines like even more.
yeah, and they're like known also through their partner or with their
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, I think I've seen that. Yeah. Well, in any case, it asked us, I think it said we're running out of time, maybe. Well, in a bit, yeah. Maybe we have like 10 minutes or so. It didn't come yet. Yeah, that's very interesting. Interesting chart.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's it. I don't have anything more. Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to us today and
Have a
have
nice
a fun day. Okay.
day. Bye.